My name is Amin Saab. I'm a physical therapist and I work at Coastal Ortho in Brunswick. I'm very happy to be here. I am 39 years old. I mostly enjoy running activities, marathons, weightlifting, different core exercises, hiking. It makes me feel good about myself and it reminds me why we try to make people better. Well, when I was in college, I was hoping to get into medical school to follow in my father's footsteps, and it soon became apparent, talking with different doctors at the time, that medicine wasn't what it once was. It started to become, unfortunately, more about being a business as opposed to being about the patient, and I wanted a little bit more hands-on care with the patients, and physical therapy came to my knowledge as something where I could spend more time, work with people, see the transition of going from a certain lower level of function towards a higher level, and that got me really revved up to try to help people a lot more. I went to school in Boston, Massachusetts at the Massachusetts General Hospital Institute of Health Professions, and they gave me all the tools to really enlighten myself as to the different ways people can be impaired and how they can go on to have better lives functionally. Not just in a very low level of just working on strength and function, but an entire myriad of ways that also takes a look at the whole body. So in terms of their balance and how all the different joints all work together to really form a very functional person. I have a Master's of Science degree in physical therapy, and that was given at a time when the entry-level Master's was the highest level, back in 1997. Since then, a few years later, the American PT Association has brought out the DPT degree, so it's actually a doctorate level, and that degree focuses more on additional courses that we didn't have at the time, but what I think helps me is that I've had more years of experience in taking different courses across the country, that when I've talked to other individuals in my practice, we've all come together and really bounced a lot of ideas off each other, which has made us better. I like to focus a lot more on orthopedics. In that sense, I think shoulders and backs have really become more of my more interested facts to work with. There are so many things that connect the body, but if you can't first deal with the center of the body right at the trunk, then everything else that extends from that, just like the trees, a branch on a tree, will have its own impairment too. But I think the lower back, the abdomen have to be critically strong for anything else to work properly well. I think that the best part of working in this job are all the different individuals that I work with. Other clinics that I've worked at have had respectable therapists who only went to a certain level. They hadn't taken continuing education courses. They had a little bit of trouble with some shyness issues, trying to deal with things that they may not have understood. But we're so open as a group here that we're very comfortable talking with each other about this person has done really well with these sorts of activities, but I'm kind of hitting my head against a brick wall. What do you think I could do to further this person? And it's so open, we're like a family. So I think that connection and communication really helps us to first help ourselves improve, as well as allowing us to help others then improve. In my free time, I am doing some work on the house. We're updating our kitchen and bathrooms. As for recreational activities, I like to do a lot of marathoning and triathlons.